What about your shirt? Who does that belong to?
You.
What's up with this?
Babe.
Guys, I've been trying to tell her, just don't wear my shirts. Well, I gave her a select few that she could wear.
Yeah, all the ugly stained up ones.
That's not on the list, babe.
Yeah, the ones you were like ugly and stained.
Yeah, but you're gonna stretch it out.
I know, it's gonna bad break me.
Oh,
you know that no other shirts fit me except for yours at this stage of pregnancy and beyond. Okay, so to answer your question, what I'm doing and the reason I'm putting these stuff on the floor is because I actually thought Maisie is always wanting to help me do dishes, and so I thought it'd be really cute to like put the dirty dishes in the floor so she could reach them. It would be super cute to make a video of her putting the dishes away in the dishwasher all by herself, and we'll just like get out of the way and let her do her thing because she's always wanting to help me anyways. So it'd be really cute just to like give her space and let her try. Yeah. You're always wanting to help me with dishes.
Listen, it's time you earn your keep around here. As much food as you eat, you're gonna have to work for it. Let's go.
Okay, put your toy up. Oh.
Girl eats more than a full-grown man. The least she can do is do some dishes.
Are you a housewife?
Yeah.
All right, girl.
Tonight you get 12 tacos instead of just 10.
And it's bugging her OCD sister. Oh, she likes to shut it too.
Oh, I'll make yours, Dad. Yeah, I'll make yours.
All right, ladies, get ready to redo your makeup. And you men get ready to start batting your eyes because this is really gonna work on the old waterworks. That's our love story, of course. You want to start it out, babe?
Well, so I think we've already shared.
All right, I'll start it out.
Okay.
So
we've already shared like how we met. If you guys haven't seen the video of how we told where we met, which video was that? We'll link it here. So check that video out, and then you can be caught up.
So for me, this is our love story. So I was in a relationship with some girl. We won't speak
You
for
got
her.
another girlfriend? What?
But what was crazy is I always compared that relationship to her, which was weird because I hadn't even seen her for probably years.
Well, we just really knew each other off Instagram, and I don't even know why we followed each other on Instagram.
Because I guess I just seen her godly virtues since we were friends for so long on Instagram and whatnot. Then one day, when we were older, her family showed up in revival. And
at Vista?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was so cute.
And I thought she was so pretty. I actually winked at her. I think we told that, but I winked at her from the stage. But that was just the beginning of the journey. You know, she came past the CD table at the end of service.
That was so cute. What did you tell him what you did? You did a card trick for me.
Yeah, well, we had, you know, Ledbetter family posters there. They're all the same. And she walked by, and I just thought this was so clever and smooth.
I thought it was cute.
I had, you know, 20 of the same poster cards in my hand. I said, pick a card, any card. She picked it up, and I just grabbed the exact same one and said, is this your card?
I thought he was so smart.
But really, I was just flirting. It made 0 sense, but it worked.
It was cute. So after that, I was like, wow, this guy can do card tricks. Okay, so let's take it a step further. So the same church that we were at had a gym in the back of it, which is where I played basketball. And so after church, all the youth went to the gym and played basketball. And he came, I was there obviously, and then all the youth. And we just played, and he guarded me. And I'm like a little 16-year-old girl, and he to his meet a guard.
She was really good.
So anyways, that revival was over and it was time for him to go. They were like going to Kansas, and then soon after that they were going to California for more revivals, and they would be out there for a long time. And it's like when they were pulling away, I like missed him, and I barely knew him, but I just started missing him so bad, knowing that he was going to be in California and stuff. And yeah, it was like really sad. You got my number because I think we took a picture, and he wanted me to like send him the picture or something that night, right? Isn't that how we got numbers?
That's how I got her number without asking for her number.
Yeah, and so he's like, send that picture to me. So I was like, okay, well, I need your number to send it to you. And I think we started like texting every once in a while. Like I remember
No more.
I was at a basketball game like a few days later, and I was about to play, and he texted me and he said, hey pretty girl. He said, hey pretty girl, like what are you up to? And I was like, oh my, this game's gonna go good. He just called me like pretty girl. And he started calling me every night after their revivals, which would be like 10:30 at night, because it'd be late. They would be getting out of church.
I
and
just
stuff.
wanted to win her to the Lord.
Yeah.
I told my mom, I was like, see that girl over there? I'm gonna go witness to her. I think she needs the Lord.
Yeah. Whatever. So,
Just kidding. I knew she was saved.
so he called me every night, and oh my word, like I would sit on my bed, probably starting at 9:30, waiting for the phone call. And my mom, I would tell her like, bring me Mountain Dew, bring me this, bring me that, because for some reason I just felt like I had to be sitting on my bed when he called. I don't know why, but my mom was a really good sport about it. She just was like my servant. Thanks, Mom. So we just like bonded. It was a long distance relationship, which was so hard, but really paid off in the long run, because we got to know each other like on a personal level through phone calls. So it was just like literally just getting to know each other.
It was in January. We just
We
got to
talked all
California.
December and then all the beginning of January, and this is extremely sad. I cried all night, so I'll let him know that part.
Yeah, I feel terrible now. But at that point, we just got to California, and I was just, I was spending some time there, and I just felt like, I don't know if I got cold feet a little bit, like not wanting to just get right into another relationship. So I just told her, I was like, let's just take a break and not talk for a while. And when I said that, I felt like that was going to be the end of it. Like there would nothing else would become of it. But little did I know how long later.
Well, so we didn't talk for, hold on, she's spilled honey.
Oh no. How long did we take a break? A month?
19 days.
19 days later, I didn't know that I was going to start missing her really bad.
19 days with absolutely no communication whatsoever. And on his part, he was like probably living it up and everything, like having
And
a
old
good
daddy
time.
here didn't like that. I got to missing her pretty bad.
Yeah, but at first, you didn't.
At first, I never thought we'd probably talk again.
But I knew, like I literally knew inside my mind and heart that we were gonna get married. So it was like late at night when he called me. It was gonna be a normal conversation, I thought, that night. Like, oh, Gabe's calling, got my Mountain Dew, drinking it, everything like normal routine. And all of a sudden he's like, what do you think if we don't talk anymore? And just pray about things. I guess that was his way of like breaking up.
And I thought it was just going to let her down.
But he wanted to pray about it too,
I wanted to let you down easy like you promised.
Yeah. Let's pray about it. We've all heard that one
I found
before.
out 19 days later that I didn't want to live without her.
I know, but
so.
my story during the 19 days. Okay, so he asked me late at night, what do you think we don't talk? And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, I will be praying about it and everything, even though he probably didn't at first. So I stayed up all night long that night because I missed him already. I loved like him, even though we didn't say it to each other. And I loved talking to each other and stuff.
My gummy.
So, yeah, these are yours from when your sandwich is gone. So, I stayed up all night, cried, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know how long it would be or how long it wouldn't be. I spent all that time praying, reading my Bible, and just growing closer to God. Like, I kind of stopped, like, hanging out with all my friends and everything because, I don't know, I just didn't really have that desire for that time being because I just literally wanted to. And it really went from a place of like missing him and stuff to really enjoying the time that I was having with God. Like it was so intimate and special and something that a lot of 16-year-olds don't really make time to do, which I think you should, no matter how old you are. But so I remember in that time, I just told God, I was like, okay, Lord, I promise I am okay if I have to spend the rest of my life being single, because I'd been reading about Paul in the Bible and how he was single, never married, and he just like served God. So I told God that I would be willing to be single for the rest of my life. I just want to serve God. And just a few, I don't know, maybe a week or so later, Super Bowl Sunday, and then that's whenever he called my dad and got my dad's permission to make things official with me.
You gotta let me jump in right there.
Okay.
That was a funny time.
Huh?
So first of all, when I called her dad, I can take you
Oh.
to the exact spot in the parking lot where I just walked off stage, got done singing in Modesto, California. Walked out in the church parking lot and called her after 19 days of not a word. And what did I do? Ask you to take the phone to your dad, or what was it?
Who called my dad?
Oh, so I'd called her dad previously that day and asked him for permission. I said, would you be all right if me and Morgan make things official? And he's an old country redneck from Arkansas. And he said, you mean like getting married?
He thought he was calling to ask to marry me.
And
And my dad didn't even know him at this time, hardly.
I literally laughed out loud and I was like, no, Shane. I mean like date your daughter. He's like, oh yeah, that'd be fine. Well, so we had a mishap there. The wind blew the camera over. But anyway, so I called her dad and he thought I was asking for his permission to marry his daughter, and I literally laughed out loud and I was like, no, Shane, I mean like, can I date your daughter? And he's like, oh yeah, that'd be fine.
So when he called me, I went to the back room and we talked for, we didn't even talk for that long. As long as I knew I had him and we were like dating, that's fine. That's all that mattered. So I went out and told my whole family, I'm dating Gabe. I'm dating Gabe. Gabe's my boyfriend. Me and Gabe were dating, because they all knew that I had been talking to him and stuff. And they knew how sad I was whenever we weren't talking for 19 days.
So we really met, started dating, got engaged, got married. All
Within exactly 11 months.
11 months. Now we got this beauty, our firstborn Zoe. Maisie, secondborn. And now we got another little girl on the way.
And we need name suggestions if you guys have any, because we cannot think of a name.
And I can handle all the girls I got coming. I'm ready for it. I'm used to it by now. Don't feel bad for me. I'm just a lone man. It's fine. But definitely before you go, like this video and subscribe to this channel. That way you'll be updated every time we post one. We just try to focus on the good things in life. It's really all it's about, and to glorify God while we're doing it.
Peace is out.
She likes that part.
Everybody wave. Wave, Maisie.
Thanks for watching.